Hey y'all, this is Divine Forever, and I'm back with some more testimonies, y'all. So for everyone that's like, this is your first time watching like one of my videos, I have been called to give my testimonies and songs for people to be healed, delivered, and set free. The Lord has called me to give my testimony and songs for people to be delivered, healed, and set free. That's a call that's been placed upon my life that was prophesied over me from a young girl, from different people, and from the Lord himself coming to me. So I heard about my call through my life, but the Lord actually came and got me and called me to come forth about 3 years ago. About 3 years ago he did, and I'm just now starting to be obedient. Okay, so the whole purpose of me giving these testimonies is for somebody to be healed, to help somebody. It's to help somebody. Okay. So I just I want to kind of go off of what I was talking about last night, my last testimony. About how my stepfather treated me after I exposed something that he did to my mother. So we'll start from there. Okay, so when I mean that he treated me bad, my brother as well, all of us. So okay, we're gonna start. It's just so many things. So around this time now, I'm 8 years old now. I'm starting to go into 9, and I had chores, and I had to have the house cleaned and the dishes washed by at least 8 o'clock at night before I go to bed. And so I was always the type that I like to, do my chores early so I could go ahead and go about my day. So I would clean the house. I would do the dishes, and so my stepfather, when I would do the dishes, my mama bedroom was like right here, and the kitchen was right here, so you can look out the bedroom into the kitchen. And he would sit there and he would just jur at me and make smart comments and remarks and make me feel uncomfortable. And call me names like B-I-U-B, U-S-O-U-T, U-H-O-A-R, you just all kind of degrading names. He'll sit there and he'll just say those things to me. So I would do the dishes. I would go ahead and just do the dishes anyway, and finish my work, and I'll go back in my room. And it was really sad, 'cause I was really sad and stuff like that, from the abuse, and then he would like go and mess up a bunch of dishes and put them in a sink, and then call me back and say, you need to come clean these dishes. He'll call me back probably right before right when I'm getting ready to get into bed. You need to come clean these dishes up before you go to bed. So I would go back. I would go back and wash the dishes again. Put them up, then he do it again. Sit there and just make smart remarks at me, cursing me out, calling me all kinds of names. You HOE, you BITCH, you HOAR, just calling me all kinds of names. You SOUT, you gonna be a HOE just like this person. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't nothing. Your daddy left you. Your daddy, y'all daddy left y'all. Just all kind of mean stuff. So I just sit there and around this time I'm going into I'm 9 years old. So this continues. This is every day. This is an everyday thing. This isn't a once in a blue moon, because my stepfather was an alcoholic where he would wake up drinking and lay down drinking. He was every day. He was drunk, out of his mind, drunk. So, have you ever been around somebody that's highly intoxicated and they're violent drunk, and they just, until they go to sleep, you don't get no peace until they sleep? So that's how it was with me and my brother. We didn't get no peace. And even when I was doing the dishes, while we're trying to sleep, he'll come through our rooms, banging on the door, yelling, cussing and screaming at us. Screaming and yelling and cussing at us. Calling my brother the FAGGET word. Calling him GAY. All this stuff. Cussing me and my brother out. Physically putting his hands on us. Hitting us and stuff. And so me and my brother, we would record my stepfather doing these things to us, and we would play it for my mom, because at first she would say, well, he said he didn't do that and that y'all lying on him. And we would tell her, and she would say, well, he said he didn't do any of those things. So then we had a tape recorder, and so I would record him. I would record him doing these things and play it for her. And finally we had the evidence, and she ain't do nothing. She ain't do nothing. So things that my stepfather would do to me, like if I'm hungry and I need to go, or thirsty, want to get something out of the refrigerator, he'll say, you ask before you go in that refrigerator. You better not touch that refrigerator. So I would go ask, no, you can't have effing nothing out that refrigerator. And if you touch that refrigerator, I would kill you, and I would do this to you. And so I remember I went to the refrigerator. He hurt me. Because the refrigerator's right there in the kitchen. Their room was right there. He went out the room. He came in there because I opened the refrigerator door. And he took me and he slammed me. He came out real quick while I'm in the refrigerator, looking at the refrigerator, trying to get something to drink. I was thirsty. I was trying to get some Kool-Aid. And then he would come out, and while I'm getting Kool-Aid, while I'm down trying to get Kool-Aid, He runs in there and he slams me in the refrigerator. And then I'm trying to get out the refrigerator. Then he slams me again, slam my arms in the refrigerator. So then after that point there, you know, we tried to tell my mom about it. And then he would say to my brother, if you tell her, I will kill you. And then every time my brother would try to tell my mother the truth or tell her, he would look at my brother. Then when my mom leave again, he'll beat my brother for speaking up and telling the truth, to the point where at that point my brother, he just started lying about stuff, like to the point where it broke up me and my brother, our bond and trust. And my brother was so terrified, he would just lie. He would just lie and say, oh no, that didn't happen, Mom. She's lying. And it was to the point where I didn't get anything to eat or drink out of the refrigerator until my stepfather, like when he gets so drunk and he passed out, I could tell I learned his behavior. And I could tell if I hear a certain snore, I could tell he deep in the sleep. So then I'll go get me something to eat real quick, give me something to drink, and I'll take like little snacks or something and go hide them in my room, hide me something to drink in my room so I wouldn't have to come back out there. And at this point, I'm like still 9, and then this is still going on, going into 10. So now we're going into 10. And my mother, her health all of a sudden just go down. She just started losing her eyesight.